Hello, students. I wanted to take a few moments to just help you explore our new Blackboard page because there have been some changes to the structure of the class, and some of this might be new to some of you. So if it is unfamiliar, then make sure that you take some time to watch this. And if you already know how to do the discussion board postings within the modules, then feel free to skip this particular web screencast. Okay, so when you log into our page, obviously this is what you'll see, the announcements page, and all new announcements will appear here up at the top. And then over here on the side, these are the different tabs that you will use. Learning modules, this is where you're really going to spend most of your time, and I'm going to come back to that in a moment. My instructor, this is where you can find my contact information, read my bio, all that sort of thing. Submit your assignments. That's exactly what it sounds like. This is where you go to submit your assignments. So when you have different module assignments, in week 1 we have the journal. You will click on this, open that up, and submit your assignments there. Just so you know, I actually will show you. When you open this, you actually click on the title of the assignment to get to the assignment itself. So you can see this is where you would put your journal, create your journal entry, and then post it accordingly. And then different assignments will have different directions, but you just click on the title of the assignment to actually access the assignment. General questions and class mixer. I wanted to take a moment to show you this. So in here you have the class mixer. Now in the module for week 1, it has a link to the class mixer. The school wasn't able to disable that feature. There's like a kind of a crossover between MindEdge and Blackboard. So, but what I need you to do is I need you to post your class mixer your introduction here, so that way everyone can read and respond to it, because otherwise you can only respond to things that are within your own group. So you might want to be able to respond to somebody else. So I want all the class introductions to be here in the mixer. And then general questions, when you open this, this is where you would post any question that you have about whatever it is that we're doing in the class. If you don't understand a particular aspect of an assignment, or you're not sure where to find something, or you just want clarification, post those questions there. You can even just post general things that have nothing to do with class. You can just discuss the weather if that's what you'd really like to do. It's a great way of having people interact. So when you do that, feel free to put those questions, and you can even respond to one another as far as respond to the questions that are posted. You might have an answer and get to it even faster than I do. Your grades, that's obviously where you would access all of your grades that I create. You're going to want to make sure that if you see a little like thought bubble over here, it looks like a little talking bubble over on the side, click that. That will open up feedback that I've given you, but also make sure you open up the actual assignment, because I give a lot of feedback within the assignments as well. So make sure that you do that, that you view the rubric with my inline comments in addition to it. Rubrics, this is where you will see all the requirements for the different assignments that you have, so you will know exactly what the expectations are for you and how I will be grading. And then academic support, this will bring you to the links that SNU provides for you as well. Okay, so again, I want to keep this short and sweet. So learning modules. You have learning module 1, and you will come in here once you have reviewed the syllabus. Your modules will open up, and you will be able to access the class the lesson. So for week 1, there's just a couple of things that I want to show you. If you come up to the top, some of you may or may not like these background images. Like for this week, it's not too intrusive, but some weeks there's a lot. So you can always just click this button and notice it goes to white. So if you are a visual learner, sometimes all that clutter on the screen can really be distracting. So make sure that you click that so that you have this nice clean screen. But it's up to you, whichever one you prefer. And then there's a few different ways for you to work your way around in the module. You literally just start here at the on the home page, and you can just click next to go to the next screen as you continue reading. You notice again I said it has the class mixer, but I don't want you to post here. So sorry, Rebecca. So I did change the title so that it was a little bit more clear. But the class mixer is right here. So you would see the assignment, but then I want you to go into the discussion board and the home page link to do that. And then you have another reading right here. So you would read this. And then you will get to the small group discussion. Okay, so this is what I kind of want to show you, the small group discussion. So you have your prompt, and this will happen a few times throughout the semester, where you have a prompt that you have to answer. I have assigned you into teams. If you are not assigned to a team, let me know. I can't put you in a team until you have actually paid for and accessed MindEdge. So I've been trying to keep up with that. So if you access it and you notice that you're not on a team yet, it might mean that I haven't noticed that your name got added to the list. So I've been trying to keep a running tab on that. But just in case, make sure that you let me know if you're not assigned to a team. I'd say honestly by Wednesday at the very latest. So that way I can go in and make sure that you're added in. Okay, but what I want to show you is you're here, you are in your team, you can only post to your team. So you have to open up your team, whichever team that you are in, okay? And then you literally go in to create your response. So you'll notice that Michael has created a response in here already, okay? So he answered the prompt and he posted his response here. Now you are required to create your own response to the prompt, which is exactly what he's done here. And then you also have to respond to at least 2 of your classmates' posts as well, because the idea is this is a discussion. That's why it's called the discussion board. Just as you would in the classroom, you would ask questions and give answers and kind of have a dialogue in the classroom. We're having it just in written format. So what you're going to do is you would come here, you would open this up, you reply to his response, and so you post, "This is my reply." Oh, spelling, sorry. "This is my reply." Okay, and I'm going to delete all of these after, okay. But then you will notice that I post, and then that is going to be there. Now, I know it's kind of a little bit bulky in the way that it does that, but you'll see. So here's Michael's initial post, and then you can see my reply to his post. And so for every reply that you have, they're all going to continue to show up. But the thing is, you have to open these. You have to click the plus and minus, okay? So when you want to expand them, when they are like this, you have to click the plus to expand them so that you can read everything that is in here. And then you just continue to reply. And now if I want to reply to that reply, I can do that. And so I can literally come in here, reply to reply, scroll down, post, and when I open it up, again, there's his post, here's my reply, here's the reply to the reply. And you can continue in that way. So that way you're having a conversation within. So if you're familiar with the old Blackboard discussion board, this is still very similar, but the thing is it happens within the module and you only are replying to your group members. Now you will be able to, you could read the other group's responses, but you can't respond to them. So you may choose to look at some of the things that other people write, but you do not have to, and it might not be conducive to what you want to do, because you might find that you're kind of wasting your time because you can't even respond to them. But sometimes it's nice to get some ideas from other people as well. Okay, but you'll notice that and so you can just continue to reply to reply. A couple of other things, if you want to do that, so let's say I'm going to reply even again. Reply to reply to reply. I don't know if you've noticed a couple of times there's this button here, subscribe to this thread to receive notification via email of replies. When you create your initial posting up here, as Michael did, you may want to check that button if you don't want to have to come in to see if people have responded to you, because then you will automatically get an email that will say, if Michael has done that, I've now bothered his inbox a few times because he has gotten an email that says, "This is my reply," that I replied to him, and then another reply to that. And so he's gotten multiple notifications. So I want you to at least subscribe to your thread when you create your initial posting. And that way you will be able to see that somebody has replied to that. You may want to also reply to your post within if you respond to somebody as well. Okay, so I think right now that is about all I wanted to show you. That's the small group discussion, brainstorming ideas. We're going to discuss this a little bit more this week. I'm going to show you how to do the note taking as well, because that's kind of important too, but that's going to be in a separate video, and I think that is going to do it for now. Yeah, okay. So if you have any questions at all about the discussion board, please let me know. But again, make sure that you are replying for your initial introduction in the class mixer forum that is in our Blackboard page, and that you are replying in your small groups within the MindEdge e-learning material. So, okay, have a great day, and I will see you in the classroom. Bye.